Good evening and welcome to the Midwest Sound Basketball and Live Stream, STL. We are at James J. Egan Center in Florissant, Missouri, home to the Midwest Sound. Our matchup is between the Midwest Sound and the Cincinnati Reign. Ray Halbrook along with Jeff Whitener. Jeff Whitener might be on the wrong headset. That might be the reason why. Let's try that there real quick, Jeff, and we'll see if we can get you set up, my friend, on the correct headset. Are you talking? Oh, let's get you real quick. How about here? How about that?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. You have nothing at all. That's interesting because I do. We have a small little glitch and we'll talk a little bit more. We are live and I do hear you.
You can hear me okay.
Yep, yes.
Well, that's all that matters. You don't need to hear me. I don't need to hear anything else, folks. I can tell you what's going on, describe the action. We are live from the James Egan Center here in Florissant, Missouri. The Midwest Sound WABA professional basketball team, 1-0 on the season, taking on the visiting Cincinnati Reign. And this is their debut on the year. The Cincinnati Reign, no record on the season. The Midwest Sound 1-0 at this point by virtue of a 157-45 drubbing over the Gary Sunrays in our first live stream game. 1-0 on the year. The Midwest Sound is in the white with purple uniforms, yellow letters. The visiting Cincinnati Red in red with gold trim and white letters. And we are just about ready for the tip-off, Ray.
Yes. And big win for the Midwest Sound in Game 1 by over 100 points. So they are looking to continue to dominate.
This Midwest Sound team is loaded. They are fast, and they are fun to watch, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fun, exciting brand of basketball. And we welcome everybody tuning in on Livestream STO on the video and also on our Mixler radio app.
We're also over on YouTube and Livestream STL YouTube and the Midwest Sound YouTube and on Facebook as well.
And here is the tip, and we are underway here in Florissant. Ariana Cook, 5'6" guard for the Reign in backcourt now. She's moving the ball around. That ball is deflected away, and we're in transition the other way now. There's a shot from the corner. No good. Rebound, Reign. And they will come back the other way across the timeline. Left-handed shot, no good off the front of the rim. And a rebound by the Rays. There's a shot by Colley. Off the glass, Alexian Colley, the Jefferson College product, getting on the board. Nothing in favor of the Rays. That ball swatted down, and here we come back the other way. Letitia Deloche in the backcourt. She's being guarded by Destiny Garman. Swings that out. Colley working the perimeter, drives in. Basket no good, gets her own rebound. Tries to pass it out. The ball was saved on defense. The Reign come back the other way. Destiny Garman gets it back underneath and gets the Reign on the board. It's two apiece here in the early stages. 8:20 remaining in the first quarter. Sound working around. Zanisha Dickerson gets it inside. Big power move underneath. Can't get it to go. Rebound, and Talia Parrish comes back the other way for the Reign. Gets it across the timeline. To Dalen Henderson. Henderson, let's go. Three, no good. Rebound, Reign. They come back the other way. That's Zanisha Dickerson. Pardon me, Letitia Deloche. Trying to get it into the big post player. Can't get it. And the Reign come back the other way. That ball is stripped underneath. A good defensive play there by the Sound. They get it across the timeline.
Red lights on.
That is the 3D light. And that goes off. We'll explain a little bit more about the 3D light later. Amani Washington for the Reign. Puts them up a bucket 4-2 in the early stages here. Deloche working. Gets it to the corner. That was Dickerson, can't get it to go. Reign comes back the other way, stops, pops, and drops from the key. No good. Rebound underneath, but the Sound come away with it, and they come back the other way. Rush in the corner. The three attempt by Naomi Johnson, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Cincinnati will bring it up court. Timeout, Midwest Sound. It's a full timeout, Ray, and as it is a full timeout, we will send it back over to you.
We will, and we're going to step aside for a minute. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
We just reached the halfway point of 2022, and we want to bring the savings to you. This summer at the Underground Summer Sales Event, we want to bring the savings to your Charger or Challenger or any of your Mopars. Stage 2 headlights, $200 off. Stage 2 underglow, $100 off. If you want to finance your tents, you get $40 off if you finance with a firm. There's a caliper and wheel blackout package for $150 off. You can get that installed in your vehicle for $400. That's for all vehicles. Head over to undergroundautohouse.com. They get the savings today with the Underground Summer Sales.
I convicted felon, but I still stay with my pistol when I ride.
We're back to live action here. Cincinnati Reign inbound the ball. Jessica Jones bringing it up the court. Jones with the purple shoes on. Swings it over to Antalia Parrish. She gets it back to Destiny Garman. And the first foul of the game is called. That foul goes against Letitia Deloche. This is a two-shot foul. There are no one-and-ones in this league. So Destiny Garman, she's a 5'6" guard. Kentucky State University product. Misses the first. She does get the second. Misses both shots, and the Sound come back the other way. Colley working baseline, coming into the middle, tries to hand it off. It's tipped away, but the Sound recover. Colley running the offense from the top of the key, gets over to Deloche, trying to work it in to Ramika Wallace. She's well covered. Ball goes out of bounds, knocked away, but the Sound will inbound. And Deloche driving the basket, tries to get it up, and there's a foul call. Good job there, good presence of mind to drive the lane and pick up the foul.
You can kind of see right now that the Midwest Sound, they're trying to be fast and furious like they were in Game 1 against the Gary Sunrays. And
Jessica Jones picks up her first foul of the game for Cincinnati, the first team foul. Sound inbound, work it inside, ball is stripped away, and the Reign come back the other way. That's Jessica Jones. She gets it into Destiny Garman, and Garman off the glass, and the Reign have a 6-2 lead. A little over 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Deloche works it over to Johnson, and that's a three. 6-5. And
their red light's on.
The red light is on. That means this is going to count extra. And that is a 4-point basket. A 4-point basket there for Naomi Johnson. Because the ball was stolen in the backcourt, the 3D rule is in effect. The light is on. Any points that are scored during that time are added to. So that was a 4-point shot. 9-6 now in favor of the Midwest Sound. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Sound are turning up the heat now on the Reign.
You can kind of just see that they were just kind of stuck in between gears the first few times down here, but now things are starting to click.
Well, they've had to adapt. They've been trying to work the ball in low to the post player, to Ramika Wallace underneath, and she's been well guarded. So they've had to make some adjustments here, Ray, in the first quarter.
Right.
Wallace inbounds to Deloche. Deloche brings it across midcourt. He's slowed down a little bit now. And there's Johnson again. That was well short. Rebounded by the Reign. Jessica Jones brings it up the court. Little runner off the glass, and that's good. 9-8 now in favor of the Sound. Here comes Alexian Colley. Colley makes a drive underneath, and count it. Alexian Colley with the bucket and the bruise. And that is the second foul against Jessica Jones, the 5'7" guard from Kentucky State University. We're going to have wholesale change coming in for the Sound. Olivia Thompson, Shannon Triplett, Zoe Thompson, Ariana Cook checking in. And this is one thing that really works in the Sound's favor, Ray. They are so deep. They can run so many players, and they can make these wholesale changes.
Absolutely.
And play at a very high pace.
You saw just a quick blitz of the speed. Think about what it's going to look like all game here. So,
exactly.
and they've been really good at wearing the opponent out.
They're in the media timeout right now. Real quick, we want to talk about that 3D rule. The 3D rule, the light comes on, Ray, when the offensive team loses possession of the ball while it's in their back court. So if the ball gets stolen, knocked away, the light comes on. Yep. If the ball goes out of bounds after touching the front court, if it gets swatted away or knocked out, the light comes on. If the offensive team does not establish ball control in the front court on offense, the light will remain in effect. When the 3D rule is on, an additional point is added to the point value of the field goal. So if it's a 2-point field goal, you get 3. 3-point, it's 4, etc. 3D rule remains in effect until the team scores or attempts a free throw for a personal foul or the other team gains control of the ball. So when the defense commits a foul within the 3D, the number of free throws will be increased by 1. And when the defensive team receives a technical foul in 3D, the 3D light remains on following the free throws. So a lot of added excitement here with that 3D rule and the big flashing red light here at the scoring table.
Yes.
Now Alexian Colley will go to the line and try to extend this 3-point lead right now for the Sound. A little discussion here at the official scoring table. As we wait, come back out of this media timeout. Midwest Sound has a lot of local flavor here on their team, a lot of young ladies, young athletes that have played here locally, high school and college here in the last 5 to 10 years. And I was very happy to see 2 of my former Jefferson College players. Of course, I work out at Jefferson College and work the basketball games. So now, there's a question on the substitutions. Shannon Triplett comes out. She's got to wait to come back in. Had a little jewelry issue that needed to be taken care of.
We have to have a camera on. Move.
4:31 remaining here in the first quarter. still some discussion going on. Right now, officials involved, Damon Cannon involved with the officials, getting some word here. Unfortunately, with the pace that the Midwest Sound have been playing at, this only favors the Reign right now. This delay gives them a chance to catch up and rest. Their bench not nearly as deep as the Midwest Sound. So now it appears that we are shooting in a technical situation.
And
Not sure.
Got a couple folks that are not on the book. That's what I'm hearing.
So what this is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what they call a bench technical foul. That's because players weren't entered into the official book, into the scorekeeper's book. I've seen this happen in high school before and in college, and now I've seen it happen here in pros. So now Collie takes her shot, and Sierra Morgan now will take some of the technicals here. Morgan misses the first. 11-8 right now. Midwest Sound.
That's 0 for 3 right there.
0 for 3. Foul shooting.
It's very not Sierra Morgan-like. I'll just tell you that.
And it's tough for Morgan coming right off the bench having to shoot a foul shot like that.
Right.
Morgan gets the ball. Now she gets it over to Cook. Cook drives off the backboard, and it is good. A nice little move there coming out of the penetration and off the board. 13-8 now in favor of the Sound. And Ray, I see what the situation might be with the book because I've got some players on the Reign that aren't on my roster.
Correct.
There's going to be a foul on the floor there. Foul on number 10, Ariana Cook. Cook, a 5'6" guard out of Three Rivers College. Good defensive player. Got to see her play at Three Rivers. Sound break out the other way. Long pass, and that is knocked away. The light isn't on. There is a foul. Olivia Thompson, she knew it. She acknowledged, shakes the head with the referee. Yep, yes, sir, you caught me. Third team foul now for the Sound against 2 for the Reign. Reign inbounds. That is number 8 with the turnaround spin, and she is fouled underneath. That foul is going to go against Sierra Morgan.
Sierra Morgan. That is her first.
And it appears right now that the Reign are trying to get some more penetration here, trying to draw some fouls against the Sound defense. This is number 8 for the Reign. So we'll call her Maxine Power at the moment.
Jefferson.
3:47 remaining here in the first quarter. And that foul shot is good. 13-9 now in favor of the Sound. Morgan brings it up. He gets it to Thompson. Thompson no good, but the follow-up there. 15-9 now in favor of the Sound. Fast-paced action. There's the steal underneath. But Ariana Cook cannot hold on. But the 3D rule is in effect. The light is on.
No.
And it's off now as the Reign gets possession from the other. But it's stolen in the backcourt, so the light is on once more. And there is the shot. No good. Fight for the rebound underneath. The Reign come away, and the 3D light is off, but it's back on. Another defensive steal. Triplet underneath, gets the ball in to Zoe Thompson, and that is good. And that is three-point shot there with the 3D rule in effect. 15-9 now in favor of the Sound. Number 8 of the Reign trying to penetrate against Morgan. Good defense there, double team. Here's a shot from the perimeter. That's up, and that is good. Dalen Henderson, the 5'10 guard slash forward out of Central State. And there is a turnover in the front court. Fight for the ball, and the player's head there, that's Shayla Davis of Cincinnati Reign. And going for the ball, the back of her head touched the foul line, and that is out of bounds, and that means that the 3D light is on. That was a turnover forced in the backcourt. So the 3D light remains in effect now as Thompson to inbound for the Sound. It's 18-11 currently, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. Morgan will set the offense in the half court. Swings it over on the wing. Back to Thompson. Thompson tries to get it in deep. The ball stripped away, and the Reign come back the other way. Foul called underneath. That's going to be on 34.
Fouls number 34. Kenesha Cooper. It's her first.
That is on Cooper.
Team fifth.
Her first personal. And that sends Dalen Henderson to the line. First foul shot, short.
You got one, bro. You good. Yep.
And she sinks the second shot. 18-11 now. Pardon me, 18-12. Nice move underneath there, and a nice move by Zoe Thompson to draw the foul. Foul's going to be against Shayla Davis of the Reign, her first personal.
Fouls number 6. Shayla Davis, that is her first. Team 4.
Sends Thompson to the line for 2. That one rims in and out.
Zoe Thompson.
Cincinnati doing a good job of cutting down on the transition. A lot of the transition that the Sound like to use during the fast break.
Sound's having a hard time with this defense getting into the rhythm.
Yep.
That foul shot short. The Reign will inbound underneath the basket. There's Brooklyn Pennell. She's bringing it up the floor now. She gets it over to Davis. Davis back to Pennell for 3. A long 3 in and out, won't go. There's a big rebound underneath. And the Sound come back the other way in transition. That ball is stripped away. They're going to say that that went off of a Sound player, and now there's some discussion underneath. The initial call was that it went off the Sound player. That was corrected by the other official. The Sound get the ball back and get it in. And here's Dickerson. Tried to get it in underneath.
And she rebound, wow.
Dickerson had the defense collapse on her. That was a 1 versus 3 there for a minute, Ray.
She don't mind the odds.
Henderson gets it across the line for the Reign. Ball stripped away. A nice play there by Cook. They get it forward to Morgan for an easy layup with the left hand. Can't get it to go. She gets the ball back, and she will set up the offense there. Morgan swings it across to Cooper. Cooper down baseline, no good. There's a foul there, a hard foul on the floor. As Cooper tried a baseline move.
11. Baseline.
Fouls number 11. Kimberly Williams, that is her first. Team
It appears that on our roster, Ray, number 2 we had on our roster, Kimberly Williams, is actually number 11. That is her first personal.
I need one.
They timeout on the floor. Timeout Midwest Sound.
30-second timeout here real quick. I'm going to make that change here. You said number 2 is number 11 on the.
Number 2 is number 11.
We do not get the rosters usually till the very last second.
Always some gamesmanship at the pro level where you're trying to get different matchups, Ray. So you're not going to see those starters come in until very, very late, right before tip-off a lot of times. So that leaves us scrambling, but that's okay. We are set. And after the 30-second timeout, so is the Midwest Sound. Lexi and Collie out there lobbying with the official. Doing her best.
Coach Phil Stewart doing the same.
I really did. I called it. Okay.
Very, very calmly explaining, stating the case.
Nothing wrong with that. I'd rather be able to have the conversation lines open to talk about certain things than not.
Absolutely. There, a long three-point attempt by Morgan. No good, but the rebound on the floor. I believe that was Thompson. 20-12 now in favor of the Sound. They get the ball stolen underneath. This is a 3D shot. And that is for three. 24-12 now. The Sound have opened up a big lead. There's a big scramble underneath. The Sound steal it again. This game is very physical on the floor right now. Cook can't get it to go. The ball stolen back, but stolen all within 10 seconds of one another. And there is a travel call as Dalen Henderson of the Rain was trying to push the ball up court. A little bit of happy feet there, Ray.
Yes.
Sierra Morgan, and the light is on. That was a turnover back court. Dickerson went up for the shot. She's fouled.
Dickerson had an amazing game last game 2 weeks ago, and I'll tell you, she's got a good matchup here underneath.
She is a force to be reckoned with out there. And the light is on, so it's a two-shot foul, but she has the opportunity to get extra points here. She makes the first. That's good for 2 points, folks. She makes this one, that'll be 2 more points. A chance for a 4-point play from the foul line. That's what makes this game so exciting. She's money there. 2 more. 27-12 now in favor of the Sound.
Oh, she gets 3 shots. Because she's in the 3D as well, so you get 3 shots.
That's right. She's going to get another shot. Ray, you were on it here. You're at the score table there.
Coach Phil Stewart helped me out a little bit there. You can hear it in the ambient mic. Hey, that's 3 shots.
Dickerson once again with only 2 seconds remaining here in the quarter. She is money for 2 more. 29-12 here. The inbound pass to Henderson. She's got to try to put it up. She stepped on the line, but that is the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the Midwest Sound with a 29-12 lead over the visiting Cincinnati Reign. We'll take a break. You're watching ABA, WABA Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL and listening on our Mixler app.
Hi, I'm Jacob Payton, and we are the Payton family. We're here at Crystal Highlands, and this is the course where we played our first round of golf together as a family.
So this particular course is beautiful. I have never been on a course that you can just stand at the top and see the entire course.
So we just started playing golf as a family this year. If you want a fun family outing that can grow as your family does, consider a membership here at Crystal Highlands.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. The original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud.
We are back here, ladies and gentlemen, from the James Egan Center, Florissant, Missouri. We've got exciting, very exciting women's professional basketball here. The WAVA Midwest Sound are putting on a show already, up 29-12 here going into the second quarter. And Ray, I didn't get to do the first game with you and Scott, but you can probably attest this is their style. This is their MO. They like to push the ball.
Run and gun, create turnovers, push the ball, be physical, you name it. That's what they're a part of.
That's how we do it here.
That's right.
And here we go. Deloche, first team starters, some of them back in. A nice move there, and a three for Naomi Johnson. Bit of an ankle breaker there on the defense.
Another turnover.
Another turnover.
Red light's on.
The light is on. 3D light. Shot from three, it's good! Johnson's catching fire. That's a 4-point play with the 3D light on. 36-12 by the Sound. Rain working the ball around Pinnell. She gets it into Garmin. Garmin with the shot, no good. Good rebound underneath there. And the basket for Antalia Parrish.
I'm making a whole lot of adjustments on my scoring because I gave a few too many points to the Midwest Sound here, and I didn't give enough to the Cincinnati Reign, so my apologies. We're good now.
We're good now. 33-13. They work it inside deep. An extra pass there. Probably should have gone up. Wallace should have gone up there, but she tried to feed that ball into Thompson. And a situation like that, she probably could have just powered it up herself for the basket. The Sound inbound. Johnson again for three. She is on fuego. Johnson is filling up the scorebook right now. Got a foul. That foul will go on Naomi Johnson. Johnson, the 5'6" guard out of Webster University, and she has been on fire here in the last 10 minutes. Pinnell gets it in. She tries to drive the lane for the Reign. Nice move, and she gets the bucket. Tripped up by the curtain divider underneath. I think there might have been a foul called. Foul on Thompson, so she gets the bucket and one. Also credit a foul there to the dividing curtain at the end of the gym.
Yes.
A little trip. Great rebound there by Parrish of the Reign to fight her way out of that. That shot is short by Garmin, and the Reign come back the other way. Or pardon me, the Sound come back the other way. Deloche working there against Garmin, and Garmin picks up her personal foul. Dickerson will inbound. Deloche is going to take a three off the front of the rim. And a nice rebound there by Brooklyn Pinnell of the Reign. She brings it across the timeline. She's looking to drive, kicks it back out to the corner. There's a shot for the three, no good. That was Garmin. And a jump ball. Jessica Jones, 5'7", she tied up. Ramika Wallace, the 6 foot forward. And hung on for dear life, Ray.
Sometimes that's what you got to do to get the job done, right?
That's right. Get slung around there by your post player. Reign inbound. Get the ball at the timeline. Get it to Pinnell. Pinnell drives baseline. It's open. And an easy bucket there as she sidestepped the Sound defense. 36-19 now. 7:48 remaining in the half. Get the ball in deep. Dickerson, turnaround jumper, no good. fighting for the rebound underneath against Wallace, and there is a foul. The foul is going to go against Jessica Jones. That is her third personal. I believe they get 6 personals in this league. Instead of the regular 5, you get 6 personal. Lexi and Collie inbounds the ball. There's a shot. 3-point basket. Three-point basket, Olivia Thompson, 39-19. Long 3-point attempt, no good by Parrish. The Sound come back the other way. Kick it out to the side. Collie gets it out top to Dickerson. Dickerson right back in underneath to Wallace. Wallace off the glass. What a move. What a move there.
Oh. Ro Wallace is starting to feel it.
Johnson's going to get the foul call, and that really is one of those plays that could go either way.
She's okay with that. Just keep playing. I got 5 more.
Rain trying to fight through a very aggressive defense right now by the Sound. That ball is tipped by Collie on the 3-point attempt, and the Sound come back the other way. Johnson off the rim after putting on a clinic over there. She makes a lot of things happen.
Yes.
There's a throw up and a prayer there by Pinnell. Back the other way. What a shot! An incredible play. Zanisha Dixon bulldozes her way through the paint. She went through 3 players, Ray, to get that basket. Foul is called on the offensive end. Foul against Naomi Johnson, her second personal. She's going to sub out now after a very electric last 15 minutes here for the Midwest Sound. Taking her place, Ariana Cook. And the Rain will inbound. I believe that is number 10, Emoni Washington, to inbound the ball. She kicks it out to the perimeter. 3-point shot there. Won't go. Nobody underneath except Sound players, so they come back the other way. There is Dickerson taking a long 3. Dickerson! Zanisha Dickerson asserting her presence. The light is on. There is a stoppage and a full timeout called by the Cincinnati Red. We're going to take a timeout too from this exciting game. We'll be right back. You're watching Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still respond to a demand for COVID vaccines and testing at ComTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We invite you to become a member of the ComTree family tree.
We are back here from Florissant, Missouri, where the Midwest Sound are threatening to run the Cincinnati Rain out of this gym. 46-19 right now here in the second quarter. Naomi Johnson, 18 first half points right now. And that ball is stolen underneath. The light is on. Count it. That's 3 points by Sierra Morgan with the steal and the basket with the 3D light. A great defensive move. An easy bucket underneath. And the Cincinnati Reign are a bit confused right now as far as what they need to do. The defensive pressure that the Sound have been able to put on here, really, after the first few minutes of the game, has made it so difficult for Cincinnati. It is 49-19 right now.
Because of these rules, they're double checking. That's a three-pointer, and she gets 2 shots.
So it's a three-point play and she does get 2 shots here.
3
Morgan
points
to the
2
line.
shots. There you go.
Thank you. The bucket and the bruise. A nice explanation by our referee there. She makes the first. Now, Ray, does that count as 1 or 2?
I believe it only counts as 1.
So the light's still on.
Yeah, but each shot only counts as 1. Yeah, okay. The free throws are only 1 at this point under the red light.
That ball in and out.
The excitement that is the WABA, Jeff Whitener.
Fantastic.
With some
what I love,
crazy
this
rules.
officiating crew has no problem about coming over and explaining this to us right in the middle of the game as far as what's going on, and we certainly appreciate it. Got a veteran crew out here. Rain get the ball up. Pinnell, now she's working on the perimeter. Parrish over to number 5 with the runner. That is short. That was Jessica Jones. Ball comes back out the other way.
Coast to coast. No, she gets blocked.
Nice block underneath. Cook wanting the foul. Dickerson with the hip check. No foul called there. Nice turnaround spin. Can't go.
If you don't have your rebounding shoes on right now, you better.
Folks. Pinnell for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Alexia Colley brings it back out for the Sound. She tries to kick it to the corner. A good play there on defense by the Reign, but she steps on the line trying to save it. We've got another full timeout on the floor. We can take another full timeout here. This is WABA Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL. Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you. Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
We are back to action here. A long 3 attempt. No good. That was Letitia Deloche. The ball stolen in the backcourt. The light comes on. And an easy basket there. That's going to count as 3 for Zoe Thompson. 53-19. And a foul is going to be called here on Shannon Triplett in the backcourt. Shannon mildly protests.
That is her first.
Triplett trying to go for that sweet steal, Ray, and get that 3D additional point. A very, very talented Midwest Sound. And there's a steal right there. Okay, can't get it to go on the first shot. Deloche goes up again. Can't get it to go on the second shot. Scramble on the floor. The Reign come up with it, and they bring it out the other way. And that is over and back. And that means that the 3D light will come on as they lose the ball in the backcourt on possession. So the shot will be worth an additional point here. Deloche working in against Garmin. There's the three-point shot. Make it 4. Zoe Thompson takes advantage of the 3D and makes a 4-point play.
Starting to feel the flow now, aren't they?
Ray, it seems to me, at least from what I've seen so far, that the Midwest Sound players have a keen understanding of these rules. There's a nice three by Antalia Parrish for the Reign to get them going again, but they seem to really understand these rules and how to play by these rules and capitalize on them. Deloche now working against Garmin. Right up the middle she goes, no good. A beautiful move. They opened up the lane for her, but she couldn't convert, and the Reign come back the other way now. That's number 8, Maxine Power. She gets it into Parrish. Parrish over to number 11, not on my chart. Oh, I'm sorry, that is Kimberly Williams. Stoppage, foul on the play. That is number 22, Letitia Deloche.
That is her second.
Going to have a substitute coming in.
Player coming in for the Reign, and that is Brooklyn Pinnell. She is going to take over for Destiny Garmin. The pair of guards that started the game right now, they're able to work back and forth. Actually, Garmin's going to stay in the game now, and Kimberly Williams is coming out. So your starting guard duo of Garmin and Pinnell back in the game for the Reign.
You mentioned about the knowledge. You're looking at the Midwest Sound year number 4 or 5, I believe, if I remember right. Another turnover there for the Reign. And you see 5 years in this league with this particular type of style of rules can be an advantage.
Nice shot attempt there, but it won't go. That was Zoe Thompson, and ready to follow up on that as we watch the Reign bring it back the other way. That ball is stripped away underneath, but the Reign will get the ball back. A nice defensive play underneath the basket. Talked to Alexi and Colley before the game and talked about just the joy and loving getting the chance to play this game. All of these players have regular daytime jobs. They practice, come to right after work to practice at night, and they love playing this game. They are very proud members of this Midwest Sound team. Left hand won't go by Thompson. She gets the follow-up. Won't go, gets another follow-up.
Third time's the charm, but not so much.
Maxine Power. And the Reign get the ball back in transition here. Parrish, she's being double teamed. Tries to set a pick there for Pinnell. Pinnell gets it in off the right hand, won't go. There's a mix up underneath. Maya Houston. And number 6, Jayla Davis. Another mismatch on the jump ball.
Yep.
But kudos to Davis, the 5'2 guard, holding on there against the 5'10 forward.
Olivia Thompson entering the game as well.
Well, let's hope Thompson hasn't cooled off sitting on the bench. Shot attempt on the 3, no good. The Reign come back the other way. Destiny Garmin, she's played a lot of minutes so far for Cincinnati. To Pinnell. Pinnell looking for an opening, trying to drive. Ball squirts loose, but it's picked up by number 6. In deep to number 8. They're going to call a jump ball there. Shannon Triplett of the Sound was able to get her hands in on it. Force the jump ball. It'll be Cincinnati's ball coming out underneath.
6 seconds.
Garmin to inbound. Gets it into number 7, Parrish. That bucket is good.
is good. 0.
Fouls number 0, Olivia Thompson.
Olivia Thompson, that's her third personal. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Parrish a chance to make this a three-point play. Parrish with the left hand puts it up and gets the shooter's roll into the basket. 57-25 now in favor of the Sound. And the ball comes back the other way. On the break, stolen. The Reign steal it back. Can't convert on the play. Ball goes out of bounds off of a Sound player. 39 seconds left here. Garmin to inbound. Looking for a player. Ball is stolen. The ball is stolen coming down the floor and converted. That was Zoe Thompson with the steal and the conversion. 59-25. Here's Pinnell for the Reign. She has a player open and a travel is called underneath. We'll go back the other way. 20 seconds now. Can the Sound add to their lead? Midwest Sound have opened up a 29-point lead at this point. Pardon me, 24-point lead. Triplett drives. She's tripped up on the play for the Sound. That foul's going to go against Destiny Garmin, her second.
That is her third. Team 4.
Zoe Thompson will inbound now with 8 seconds remaining here in the half. The Sound trying to break the 60-point mark here in the first half, Ray.
And that's a little bit down because they've been averaging probably closer to 70 points a game in the first half.
So Thompson's going to take it on the sideline. She gets it across, tries to get it across there to Morgan. Morgan is double teamed, and a travel is called. 3 seconds left. Can the Reign convert? Garmin to inbound in the backcourt. Gets it down. Here's the shot. The buzzer. And she stepped on the line.
We're double checking to make sure if it's 3D light there or not. Apparently it is not.
And they put it up at the buzzer. No good. 59-25 at the half. The Midwest Sound all over the Cincinnati Reign. We'll be back with some highlights in just a minute. You're watching WABA Midwest Sound Basketball and listening on live stream STL.
Petal & Pie, bringing wood-fired Neapolitan-style pizza, Italian wines, cold beer and soda, as well as Trek, Diamondback, and Redline bicycles to the Twin City area. Petal & Pie at 514 Bailey Road in Crystal City. Stop by or give us a call at 636-638-1080. Ride to eat, eat to ride. A pizza shop serving bicycles. Petal & Pie.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
That Ray, and I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act. You're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
Hi, I'm Jacob Payton, and we are the Payton family. We're here at Crystal Highlands, and this is the course where we played our first round of golf together as a family.
So this particular course is beautiful. I have never been on a course that you can just stand at the top and see the entire course.
So we just started playing golf as a family this year. If you want a fun family outing that can grow as your family does, consider a membership here at Crystal Highlands.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, well, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
putting skills?
Ooh, putting.
Who has the best putting? Who's the most competitive?
Ooh.
Probably Mama.
And who has the best drive?
Definitely Mama.
Oh, you're
The Bear's pretty good too,
he's
though.
pretty good too.
Hi, I'm Jacob Payton, and we are the Payton family. If you want a fun family outing that can grow as your family does, consider a membership here at Crystal Highlands.
Hey Dalen, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Check out our Facebook page, YouTube page, Twitter page, Twitch page, and Instagram page, all at Livestream STL. And also check out our website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Thanks for watching today's broadcast.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head, basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports, even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, well, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key. We are back here, and we've got a few updates on some points. And
Wanted to fill in some folks here at this point in the juncture at halftime here. Certainly heard Naomi Johnson's name called quite a bit here in the first half of the Midwest Sound. She's got 20 of the 59 points right now for Midwest, and she was on fire from three, and she was also on fire during the 3D. A lot of her points were picked up during that 3D light, Ray. Second right now on the team is our guard, Zoe Thompson, number one. She has a dozen points. She chipped in with a dozen. We talked about the two leading scorers. I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Dickerson. Nisha Dickerson.
Right.
She, for a post player, she's got moves like a guard underneath.
Right.
It is amazing. Very good footwork underneath and around the basket, and very, very impressed with that young lady's play. And, of course, she's a former Lincoln University player. For the Cincinnati Reign, their leading scorer right now, number 7, Antalia Parrish. She has 8 points on the game right now to pace the Reign, and be interesting to see if Cincinnati at halftime was able to draw anything up that can slow down this Midwest Sound team.
Absolutely.
They are so deep and so fast.
Looks like we're going to get back to action here.
And we're going to get back to action as well. It's Midwest Sound ball coming out. And Naomi Johnson takes over. Gets it to Deloche. Deloche drives high off the glass over the defense. A nice move there by the guard. Jessica Jones now brings it down for the Reign. 61-25 Midwest Sound here in the third quarter. Tried to slash to the basket, kick it back outside. Garmin now trying to spin move. Can't get it to fall. Nice move. She just couldn't get it to fall. Here comes the Sound. Dickerson can't get it to go, but they get the rebound. Dickerson for three off the front of the glass there. Dickerson and Wallace asserting their authority out there. But the Reign are open. They bring it back the other way, and an easy basket on the follow-up there by Antonia Parrish. That's her 10th point of the game. Dickerson bringing it down the floor now. Working against Garmin, swings it over to Johnson. Johnson picking up the post there, the pick. Out to Colley. Colley back over to Johnson. Johnson puts it up for three right at the clock, and the buzzer no go. Back the other way come the Reign. Garmin, who has played every single minute so far for Cincinnati, gets it to Henderson, won't go. And a long pass to Colley. Loses the handle there, can't inbound, it stepped on the line, and Cincinnati will have the ball. Jessica Jones now bringing it across the timeline for Cincinnati. Guarded by Colley. Colley with the reach-in foul there.
Little heat check there.
Midwest Sound is being relentless on defense. Colley showing his coach just a smidge there, right? I did just a smidge of contact. Parrish gets out to Garmin for Cincinnati. Down deep to Henderson. Henderson trying to get some help. That ball is swatted away, but it will be Cincinnati's ball. The inbound pass was errant, and Midwest will pick up the ball coming back the other way. Wallace inbounds to Dickerson. Cincinnati not applying pressure, letting them come up the court. Alexia Colley looking for an open player. She is able to get it in to Wallace. Wallace to Dickerson on the baseline. Spin move, working underneath.
Seven red.
And Dickerson able to draw the foul against Parrish.
Dickerson just being a bulldog, and she works that paint so well.
Her footwork is outstanding against the basket. Dickerson to the line now to shoot two.
You talk about just the luxury of having just a tall, big girl down low.
First shot, no good.
Into region number one, Brooklyn, Plano.
Dickerson coming back to the line, studies herself. Little dribble, little spin, and up, and oh, it won't go. Rebound Cincinnati. They're coming up the floor the other way. Imani Washington bringing it up, looking to drive coast to coast. No good, but Dickerson will pick up the reach-in foul there. I have that as her first of the game, Ray.
Wow, only the first.
So as physical a game as it's been.
Yeah.
And you can afford to be more physical when you've got 6 fouls.
Right.
But that will send Imani Washington to the line. Washington, 5'9" guard out of Campbellsville University. One of my favorite nicknames, Ray, for any school, the Campbellsville Campbells.
How about that?
A former Cam. Studies herself for the second shot. Up and won't go. But the Reign with the offensive rebound off the foul, but they lose it back the other way. Come the Sound. A nice save underneath all the way back out to Johnson. Johnson
two nice saves.
Loses the ball. And Pinnell with the layup and one. Brooklyn Pinnell, the 5'9" Cincinnati guard out of the University of Charleston, goes to the line. They're making the basket off the steal. 7:07 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're going to have a wholesale change.
We got the wholesale change
yeah.
again. It's the line change coming in. If this was hockey, we would say this is the
big line change.
The big line change here. The big penalty kill unit coming in. Pinnell makes the first. And we've got the wholesale change. We've got Zoe Thompson coming in. We've got Sierra Morgan coming in. We have Ariana Cook coming in. We have Maya Johnson coming in.
And if they had one more, that'd be too many.
We have Olivia Thompson coming in. Pinnell is good on both of her shots. It's now 61-32 in favor of the Sound. Oh, what a shot on the spin around there. A low line drive on the turnaround jumper by Cook. 63-32. Ball is stripped away by the Sound on defense, but Cincinnati ball coming out. Dalen Henderson, number 3 for Cincinnati. She will inbound underneath the basket. Parrish gets it back out. Henderson couldn't convert the 3, and the Sound come back the other way. Sierra Morgan coming back up the floor. Sierra Morgan seems to be a real calming influence back there on the back line. Running shot attempt there by Cook, won't go, but pick up a foul there. That's Brooklyn Pinnell, her first personal. So we're going to get 2 shots now for Ariana Cook. As I said, Ray, it seems to me. Morgan can't convert the first. Drains the second. 64-32. And the Ring get it across the timeline. Jones over to Pinnell. Pinnell into Washington. Stoppage on the floor as the ball goes out of bounds. And the Reign will take over. Things slowed down a little bit here in the third quarter after a very torrid pace in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for things to start ramping up again.
Morgan gets it into Cook. Pass underneath. Will not go. And the Reign inbound. Henderson being guarded by Olivia Thompson. Thompson coming up on defense. Nice screen there. Short on the shot. Rebound. Midwest Sound. Zoe Thompson with the move, and the runner gets it to fall. 66-32. She is really good on that left hand coming across the baseline like that, Ray. Kind of slashing through there.
Yeah, they're real good about that.
Jones with the three-point attempt. No good. Won't go. Rebound Cincinnati. Get it back out. Jones gets a second shot, and that one is an air ball out of bounds. Mae Johnson to inbound for the Midwest Sound. 5:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Getting ready for some changes, subs to come in for Cincinnati. 4-3. Thompson can't get it to go. Cincinnati comes back the other way. Washington working against Morgan. Kicks it back out. Brooklyn Pinnell with a nice runner off the glass. 66. 34 in favor of Midwest. Midwest gets the ball underneath to Thompson. A little nice up and under move. Can't get it to go. Cincinnati coming back the other way. That was Jessica Jones trying to drive. Lost the handle. Ball was knocked away, but Cincinnati will retain possession on the inbound. 66-35. We have a timeout on the floor. As these teams need to take a break after the pace we've had so far. Not sure if it's a 30 or a second, Ray. We'll stay right here. This action. I'm sorry, we're going to go away. Take a break here. This is Midwest Sound Basketball, live stream STL.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
We just reached the halfway point of 2022, and we want to bring the savings to you. There's some at the Underground Summer Sales event. We want to bring the savings to your Charger or Challenger or any of your Mopars. Stage 2 headlights, $200 off. Stage 2 underglow, $100 off. If you want to finance your tents, you get $40 off if you finance with a firm. There's a caliper and wheel blackout package for $150 off. You can get that installed in your vehicle for $400. That's for all vehicles. Head over to undergroundautohouse.com. They get the savings today with the Underground Summer Sales.
We're back to live action. Cincinnati working on offense right now. And there's going to be a reach-in foul there against Ariana Cook, her second of the game. 4:23 remaining here in the third quarter, 66-35 in favor of the Midwest Sound. Cook heads to the bench. Rain inbound. They get it in to number 8. Maxine Power with the basket. And we come back the other way now. Morgan, the top of the key, tries to get it in deep. That ball is knocked away. Pinnell comes back. And that ball is tied up. A nice heads-up play there by Cooper to reach from behind and get her hands on the ball without making contact with the player. Getting that jump ball will be Cincinnati's ball, though, coming out.
Stealth move there, right?
Stealthy. Destiny Garman can't get it to go. Rebound Midwest. Cook looking for an opening. She gets it. That's Cooper. Cooper gets it to fall. 68-37. Brooklyn Pinnell, she gets it in deep. Here, Maxine Power, nowhere to go. A wall of defense there. And then a bit of a frustration foul. I believe that on Cincinnati. Didn't catch the number there. That's number 6, Shayla Davis. That's her third personal foul. 68-37. Thompson inbound to Morgan. Morgan studies the situation. She decides to put one up. Off the front of the rim, no good, but the rebound underneath. Nia Johnson with the bucket and the bruise.
Nia Johnson, Johnny on the spot there.
That foul on Kimberly Williams. And Johnson going to the line. Cincinnati just does not have an answer for the bigs of Midwest.
Right.
Gets it to fall. to convert. 71-37 now. And the Reign come back the other way. Pennell. And there's going to be a reach in there. Zoe Thompson against Midwest Sound. Gets called for the reach in. And Pennell, and her credit to her, Pennell and Garmin, they have played most of this game without a break, Ray.
Yep.
The backcourt for Cincinnati. You got to give them props because they're still going.
Bad part about it is you got about another quarter and a half left to go.
Well, they'll get a good night's sleep tonight because these two teams will be right back here again tomorrow, and so will we.
Yes, 3 o'clock. We'll have it right here.
Ball turnover there, Midwest, and we're going to get a foul called on number 8. We don't have number 8 in the book, so we call that Maxine Power.
Foul number 8, that is her first. Team hit.
Third personal on Maxine. Olivia Thompson steps in.
Tara Jefferson is number 8. We just got that in from.
Sorry, what was the first name?
Tara Jefferson.
Tara Jefferson. So she is no longer Maxine Power, ladies and gentlemen. She is Tara Johnson now. But Tara has 3 fouls. Jefferson, pardon me. Long shot there by Johnson will not go. Here, come back the other way. The Reign toss it underneath.
Oh, good move.
Williams has to pull back out on the perimeter. Williams once again for 3. That's no good off the side of the backboard. And Shannon Triplett comes back the other way for Midwest. There's a big collision on the floor there. And Henderson is down. She got the tough end of that collision there. Incidental contact on the floor. Nothing was intentional whatsoever. Just players fighting for the ball. Shannon Triplett and another player. And Triplett ended up crashing into Dalen Henderson, who's had a very good, tough game here for Cincinnati. And they're helping her off the court at the moment, unfortunately. And she's been a big part of their offense here tonight. So
there was no foul on that. That was a loose ball. It was last touched by White. That's why we're going to
So no foul on the play. Again, this officiating crew doing an excellent job of explaining things here to the score table. That was incidental contact, no foul. Cincinnati will bring it in. Jones gets it in now to Washington. Washington gets the screen, looking for help. Pennell comes out. Pennell drives the lane. And Shannon Triplett commits the foul against Pennell. Shannon Triplett, her second personal, 71-37 right now. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And Ray, at this point in the game, with another game tomorrow, if you're the Cincinnati Reign team, what do you, head coach, what are you telling your team right now? As far as what they need to try to do?
You got to stop the speed, and it's hard to do. They are relentless with the press. They press all the time. So how do you do that? I don't know. That's
you have to be able to break that, and they just haven't been able to break that. Pennell, though, good for 2 foul shots there. She's played a very strong, solid game for Cincinnati. 71-39 currently the score. Sierra Morgan sets the defense. Errant pass, but corralled by Thompson. And Morgan puts it up off, grazes the rim, no good. Back the other way comes Cincinnati. It's Pennell trying to get it inside. They kick it back out to the corner. No go. Olivia Thompson with the takeaway. Maya Thompson. Pardon me, that's Cooper. Looking into the corner. 3-point shot at the buzzer won't go. Cincinnati has numbers up deep. as the Midwest players were caught napping on that play. An easy bucket now. 71-41. 30-point difference here. A minute remaining in the third quarter. It does seem like the Midwest Sound, after pushing that pace, is a little fatigued right now.
Yeah.
3-point attempt there by Thompson, no good. They come back the other way. Pinnell, step back three, off the front of the rim, won't go. She gets her own rebound. Top of the key, high bounce, no good. Rebound there by Sierra Morgan. Pinnell did everything right, just couldn't get it to fall. Long 3-point attempt there by Morgan. She likes to put it up, Ray.
Absolutely. And I know, nice pass down below.
Back into Imani Washington, and she draws the foul there. That's going to be on Cooper, her second, I believe.
Foul number 34, Dickerson Cooper. That is her second. Team second.
I got you.
Washington to the line. Drains the first. And gets the second one to fall. 71-43 right now in favor of the Sound.
Well, if you've got anything positive for the Cincinnati Reign, they are making their free throws.
They certainly are. That's been a bright spot for them.
Backdoor.
Backdoor pass there to Triplett. No good. Cincinnati inbounds, brings it out. Break the press that time. Pinnell all by herself, can't get the three to fall. And that is the end of the quarter. 71-43 is the score right now. The Midwest Sound over the visiting Cincinnati Reign. You're watching exciting and listening to exciting professional women's basketball right here at the Midwest Sound on live stream STL.
We just reached the halfway point of 2022, and we want to bring the savings to you. This summer at the Underground Summer Sales Event, we want to bring the savings to your Charger or Challenger or any of your Mopars. Stage 2 headlights, $200 off. Stage 2 underglow, $100 off. If you want to finance your tents, you get $40 off if you finance with a firm. There's a caliper and wheel blackout package for $150 off. You can get that installed in your vehicle for $400. That's for all vehicles. Head over to undergroundautohouse.com. They get the savings today with the Underground Summer Sales.
I convicted felon, but I still stay with my pistol when I ride. Head up underground just to get some tennis, slap it, Fato, bro, I love you. We gon' meet again, but on the other side.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
As our friend Brian Garner would say, hello kids, we're back here. It's the fourth quarter. You're watching Midwest Sound basketball from the James Egan Center in Florissant, Missouri. And right now, Cincinnati Reign down by about 30. They're trying to come back. Destiny Garman, they're still working hard. To Jones, back out to Garman. Garman, top of the key, puts one up. That's partially blocked, and the Sound come back the other way. Long pass there. And shot off the mark for Naomi Johnson. She actually missed one. And a nice follow-through on the rebound by Romika Wallace. Ro Wallace. And they get another steal there. That's Wallace.
Red lights on.
Johnson gets it in deep. They try to go behind the back there. Collie, she's got an opening. She tried to pass it again, but she really could have gone up there.
Great idea.
On the 3D light right now. The 3D scoring light is on.
Come on, John. I just want to make sure. I don't want nobody saying
We've got Parrish stepping in now for Garmin. Garmin gets her first break of the game. She's got to be tired. The Sound inbound. Deloche with the three. Boom! Count it with the 3D. That's 4 points for the Midwest Sound. 75-43. 3-point attempt short by Cincinnati. Going to have a foul underneath. That's on Ramika Wallace. Wallace, the 6-foot forward from Omaha University. Rain inbound. That's Pinnell again. Pinnell doing yeoman work here for Cincinnati. Kicks it back to Washington for the three. No good. Pinnell's there with a rebound. With the runner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Dickerson. Dickerson leads the charge the other way. Deloche for three. And they're going to get Naomi Johnson there on the foul in the backcourt.
Red light's on.
The red light is on here. Well, they did call the trail. I thought that for sure that was a foul. Dickerson goes up, gets fouled. Antalia Parrish, and I can't blame her. That's such a
7 or 11.
Red lights on here, so each one's 2 points.
Antalia Parrish, that is her second.
Dickerson to the line.
I got you. Just tell him.
Misses the first.
He good.
Settles herself. Gets set. Steps to the line. Little dribble, little spin. Looks at the basket. Boom, good form. And she gets one more because of that 3D red light. See if she can convert here. And she does. 80-43 right now in favor of the Sound. I want to say the Sound's turning up the heat, Ray, but they're turning up the volume.
That they are. Turning up the beat.
Long shot there by Jefferson, won't go. Naomi Johnson coming back the other way. Johnson with a long three, drains it.
40-point lead now.
You've got to guard that young lady. 83-43. Basket there by Pinnell, a 2-point basket. Cincinnati getting ready to make another wholesale change. Deloche brings it across the line. Dickerson up, won't go. And Colley tries to save it, steps on the line, ball's out of bounds, Cincinnati ball. 6:53 remaining in this contest. Can the Sound break 100? Stay tuned in, we're going to find out.
They did last game, broke 150.
Davis now. And Jones in the backcourt for Cincinnati. Jones gets it over to Garmin. Garmin with the shot off the right hand. Back rim won't go. Dickerson with the rebound. Dickerson brings it up. Errant pass there picked off by Pinnell. Pinnell gets it to Garmin off the boards. No good.
Zanisha Dickerson is all over the place, isn't she?
She is a force out there.
She can
She's gonna
cover
pick
3
up the
people
foul.
if she needs to. She can cover 3 people if she needs to.
And Dickerson protests to the officials that, hey, I barely touched her, but unfortunately with the size mismatch, barely touching her sent her flying. It's hard to not love that young lady. Jones to inbound for Cincinnati. Gets it to Williams. Back to Jones. Over to Pinnell. Long three won't go. Rebound, Midwest. Deloche coming up the floor. Cross-court pass picked off by Pinnell again. To Garman underneath. An easy shot. Gets it to fall. 83-47 now, Midwest. Pinnell keeps picking off those cross-court attempts. And an over and back called in the back court against Midwest. So the 3D light is on for Cincinnati here. If they can capitalize.
Zoe Thompson coming into the ball game.
Thompson coming in, Deloche going out. Williams will inbound. Gets it in.
Oh,
on one knee, Davis
little hip
able
check
to get
there.
it over to Pinnell.
Yeah, a little hip check there. Oh, nice move.
They work it around the outside. No good on the three attempt by Davis. Midwest comes back the other way. Naomi at the baseline for three, no good. Rebound up, that's also no good. They can't get it to fall, and finally Pinnell comes back the other way. One sound player back. Pinnell working. She tosses it back into the back court.
Getting a little sloppy.
Get a little sloppy. Players getting a little fatigued right now. Yeah. Wholesale change now. We've got Washington coming in. We've got Parrish coming back in the game. And Jefferson for the Reign. Midwest Sound, 83-47. 5 minutes, 18 seconds remaining. Long three, no good. Rebound underneath by Thompson. She's going to get called for the foul there. Zoe Thompson says, who, me?
Zoe Thompson. That is her second. Team foul.
And it's going to be a foul there. A great play there by Tara Jefferson to feel the presence of Morgan and just stop and let her run into her, incidentally, for the foul. Pinnell in the corner. That was Washington for three, won't go. Midwest comes back the other way. Naomi Johnson working over there against Pinnell. And we're going to get a push by Pinnell. That's her second personal. Ray, Cincinnati, I'm very, very impressed with the play of Brooklyn Pinnell in the backcourt. Number one, she has been all over the place.
Yep. We have a media timeout here. So
we have a media timeout, so let's take our media timeout right now. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
Pedal & Pie, bringing wood-fired Neapolitan-style pizza, Italian wines, cold beer and soda, as well as Trek, Diamondback, and Redline bicycles to the Twin City area. Pedal & Pie at 514 Bailey Road in Crystal City. Stop by or give us a call at 636-638-1080. Ride to eat, eat to ride. A pizza shop serving bicycles. Pedal & Pie.
As they play the strains of the way you do the things you do here at the Egan Auditorium, we can certainly talk about the things that the Midwest Sound has done and the way that they have done them here today. 83-47 with 4:52 remaining over the Cincinnati Reign. These two teams will hook up right again tomorrow, right here.
You and I will both be here at 3 o'clock.
We'll be back to bring you all the exciting action. Deloche for three off the backboard, no go. Parrish brings it back the other way. Parrish trying to work in deep, loses the ball. There is going to be a foul called there. I believe that is on Wallace. Second personal there for Mika Wallace. And now Jones working in. Gets it to Pinnell. Pinnell trying to go one-on-one. Guard against guard. Turnaround jumper. Beautiful shot by Cincinnati's Brooklyn Pinnell. 83-49. Foul call in the corner there. Jessica Jones, her fourth personal on Cincinnati. Wallace will inbound. And ball goes off a foot there. Kick save by Cincinnati, but we'll do it over again. Wallace works it into Deloche. Deloche working now against Jessica Jones. Tries to work it into the post, and a foul there underneath.
Foul number 7, Antonia Parrish.
Antonia Parrish, her second personal for Cincinnati. Morgan forced the ball into Thompson. That ball was turned over underneath. Washington came away with it, feeds it to Jones, and the rain come back the other way. Oh, she wasn't looking for the pass. The sound come back underneath. Zoe Thompson can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Cincinnati comes back the other at 83-49 right now. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left. Pinnell working over to Garmin. Parrish now with the three-point attempt with the lefty, won't go. Rebound Cincinnati. They can't get it to fall. And it's Cincinnati ball here underneath their own basket. Or underneath, pardon me, the Midwest basket. Garmin tries to work it in. The ball is stolen by Morgan underneath. They come back the other way. Can't get it to fall. A lot of tired legs at this point. As Brooklyn Pinnell finishes on that end, 83-51 now. And for Cincinnati, you might have some moral victories here coming out. 3 minutes to go. Subs ready to come in for both teams. Pinnell, again, with the rebound, goes coast to coast, can't get it to fall. And there's going to be a foul there against Imani Washington in Cincinnati. We have Alexia Colley. We have Lanisha Dickerson coming back in the game now for Wallace and for Zoe Thompson. You also have changes. We have Kimberly Williams back in the game now for Cincinnati, as well as Chayla Davis. And Letitia Deloche, she's working, kicks it to the corner. Three-point shot won't go. Rebound Cincinnati. And they're able to finish on the other end there. That was Tara Jefferson with the basket. 83-53, 30-point difference now with a little over 2 minutes to go. Colley with the drive, can't get it to fall.
I think the Sound will take the win here and just try to do what they can to prevent injury at this point with 2 minutes to go.
Agreed, and just
even.
button things up here, be happy with the victory. That was Jessica Jones getting called on the travel. Sierra Morgan will bring it out now.
You got to think about player of the game as well here.
Wow, so many to choose from for Midwest. Dickerson all the way in, unopposed.
Fouls number 7. Angelina Parrish, that is her 4th. Team 6.
Dickerson to the line to try to convert here on the three-point play. Dickerson up, gets it to fall. One minute to go, 1 minute remaining. Midwest comes up with it. Colley gets it across the foul line. Colley drives, fakes, puts it in with the left hand. That's the cherry on the icing on the cake for Midwest Sound. It's 88-53. A beautiful move by Alexi and Colley. One-on-one underneath, switching to the left hand. Ray, there are a lot of male players that can't make that move.
Oh.
Bit of a trip underneath there.
Yeah.
Sent Jessica Jones
go flying. She went flying for about 5 feet, 6 feet on the scooting across the court.
Jones to the line out. 29 seconds left, 88-53. This game is well in hand and well over here for Midwest, but Cincinnati can take a lot of good things out of this second half, Ray. They were able to fight back.
Yes.
And do some good things. Certainly their guard play between Destiny Guard and Brooklyn Pinnell, two of the bright spots for Cincinnati.
Right. Well, you saw that they were
From
down
underneath, Dickerson gets it.
Right. You saw they were down by 40 at one time, brought it back to 30, so that's, you've got it. Oh,
what a move. Dickerson underneath.
What a move.
And there's your player of the game for the Midwest Sound, Zanisha Dickerson. $90-53 at the buzzer. No go, no basket, and that's our final score, 90-53. We'll be back with totals and highlights in a minute. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL.
And I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act. You're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
We're back here live from the Egan Center in Florissant, where the Midwest Sound has defeated the Cincinnati Reign in convincing fashion here today. The first game of a 2-game doubleheader here between Midwest and Cincinnati. And we are here with our player of the game for Midwest, the big power forward, Zanisha Dickerson. Zanisha, congratulations on being our player of the game. 15 points, but it wasn't necessarily the amount of points you scored. It's what you did on both ends of the floor. Why we picked you for the player of the game, and some of the moves you made out there, just really impressive. My first time seeing you, I'm already a big fan, I got to tell you.
Thank you.
Before the game, anything that Coach Stewart talked about or Mr. Cannon talked about as far as what you needed to do against this team, did you guys know anything about them at all?
No, nothing at all.
Here,
really
let's move this up on you. Right
okay. Really just don't take anything for granted. Come in, play as a team, do what we do best. Try to put as many points on the board as we can and stay together.
So it was basically just come in and play a Midwest Sound type of basketball all the way.
Yes.
And talk to us a little bit, 15 points. One of the things that I see, and this is my first game, I wasn't here against Gary at that game, was the depth of this team, not only in the number of players that they have, but you've got a good number of bigs on the bench, too, that could come in and spell you. And I really think as the game rolls on, that is a big benefit because you can get people rested and ready to go.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing this game of basketball?
20-plus years.
20-plus years.
Yeah.
What keeps you going at it?
The love for the game. I love to play. Not only does me, my family loves seeing me play. A lot of little cousins who look up to me. Right now they playing football, but once basketball season roll in, then I'll start back training them and playing. And just loving it, really.
Yeah.
Now, you went to Lincoln University. Did you go to high school here local?
Yes, I went to a career academy on Grand.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I've probably seen you playing fast then. You talked about the love of the game real quick. Talk about the fact that you've got so many young fans out here today and what it means. You're a role model. These kids are looking up to you, these young ladies, and aspiring to be in your shoes maybe one day. Talk about the responsibility of that.
Really to keep a positive attitude. A few times might get away from it as far as the calls, but really just playing my game and letting them see, like, wherever you're from, don't matter the size, you can play inside, outside, just really being comfortable within yourself.
One of the things I noticed, and I'm always watching bigs to watch their footwork, and I was very, very impressed with your footwork under the basket, both on the offensive and defensive end. How did you acquire that footwork? Who were some of your coaches whether it's your high school, college career, that helped you work on that?
Honestly, all coaches, from playing younger to playing now, even as being a coach on a college level, I do a few of the different works out with the girls and doing the ladder. Ladder is a huge thing in footwork, and that really got me to where I'm at now.
Now, watching you on the team and watching the team play for the first time here and watching you out there, who were some of the leaders on the team? Who are the rest of the team kind of looks up to for guidance? And I would see the way the girls reacted to when you were out there and doing some of the things that you were probably one of the leaders on the team.
Really, we try to everyone has their role in leading in every way. So someone might be able to do something a little better than the other. So really just combining together and basically everyone leads. So even if someone makes a free throw, misses a free throw, we're leading each other. Basically like, okay, she missed, we'll come back with the next one. On different runs, if someone's in the front, okay, everybody step up, become a leader. Let's see who the next one to be in the front. So really, we don't have that one leader. We all lead and cheer each other on as a team.
I can attest to that for two games, seeing them both with 2 games, man. I'll tell you what, probably not as many points as you guys would like to put up this time around, but the grind, the determination, the pirouette at the end was amazing. I'm just going to have to say that, so a great job there to kind of put away the game. So
you didn't take like ballet when you were little, did you?
Oh, no. I stayed away from that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You've probably done this before. You did all these interviews. Anybody, look over that camera. Anybody you want to give a shout out? Maybe some of those little cousins,
families, teammates, families, everybody, even if you're watching on live, thank you for the support. We appreciate you for everything.
Well, Zanisha, you were an absolute delight to watch on the court tonight, and a delight to talk to you in person. We thank you very much for being our player of the game. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right.
Tanisha Dickerson, and we're going to get Coach Phil Stewart over here real quick.
Yeah,
Here,
if
go
you'll
ahead and
grab
drop
Coach
that
and
real quick.
pull him over here.
Coach, we'll get him jumping. He's sitting right next here too. So let's go ahead and get him on and talk a little bit about the play. And probably not as many points as you'd like to put up as you did 2 weeks ago, but the determination and the perseverance looked like they had a pretty good front for you the first few minutes. Kind of had to adjust to that, but you guys had a really good run there. I believe that was late first quarter into the second quarter, and that's what really was the difference tonight.
Yeah, that's what separated the game, man. I'm gonna tell my girls, man, I have to be able to sub.
Yeah.
So early on in the season, I'm gonna throw 5 in, 5 out, and I want basketball to be fun.
Right.
I don't want anybody having to sit, but right now I'm still trying to see what I can get from everyone.
Yep.
But we came out flat first half. Then we came out flat again second half.
Yeah, there was about a 15-minute span right there where Naomi Johnson kind of took over, scored the bulk of her points, and really extended the lead for you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I noticed that in your team and playing tonight and playing the other team, your team seems to have an innate knowledge of these special rules in the WABA that maybe the other teams don't. And you guys seem to be able to capitalize, like when the 3D light is on, much better than other teams I see. Is that something that you consciously practice on with these young ladies, or how does that work?
We really don't practice it. It's a sense of urgency thing. And one thing everybody wants to do in basketball, they want to score the ball.
Yeah.
So if you can get an extra point for scoring the ball, when they heard that rule, they're like, oh, yeah, let's get to it. You know what I mean? So
well, it's a great rule. It adds so much excitement to the game, One of the things I want to talk about, too, is your depth. You're blessed with not only a lot of depth on the roster, but you've got a depth of bigs, too. And talk to a little bit about how you manage them and were able to kind of rest them a little bit and manage them during the course of the game.
It's been very, very tough when everybody's good. There's not a big drop-off from player 1 on the roster to player 15 on the roster to even the ladies that are on the inactive roster. It's tough. But as far as the resting thing goes, I kind of know my ladies and see when they are a little more fatigued. And everybody knows in the sets that they're going to get a chance to play. So that's what kind of keeps everybody fresh. Then you got a couple that drop their head when they come out, but then next they're going right back in the game. So, really just being competitive at practice. If you don't practice, your minutes are going to be diminished by not practicing. If you have some sort of dispute that's not really so much in the way that it needs to be, if it's not basketball related, I got to find things to kind of award playing time and take away playing time because everybody's good, you know what I mean? So it's been very, very tough. But I think all the ladies are getting and buying in, and, it's going to be a point where I'm going to have a decision to make.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And it's a good problem.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
One last question I just got to ask you about, because I talked to Dickerson about it a little bit. Her footwork really impressed me, especially underneath the basket.
Oh, yeah.
And, I asked her, how she was able to come to that and be so proficient at it. And she just basically credited all of her coaches all over the years and something like that. But there's some things there you just can't teach.
Exactly. She has it. And hopefully later on in the season you'll see, everybody on the team from number 1, like I said, to 15, they do something special. And it's tough to coach that. It's very, very tough to coach that.
She is a force out there.
You better know it. Yes, sir.
And it's like when she's coming, you better clear the tracks.
Yeah.
One more question.
You good.
I got it. So we got the quick turnaround game tomorrow afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
What do you tell the team at this point as far as what they need to do, as far as being able to rest up, be ready for tomorrow, get here, all of those little things?
Man, so with me, I'm big on hydration. I'm big on taking care of yourself. So you get home, shower up, stretch out real good, get a lot of fluids in your body. These are the things that I'm a former athlete, so I still practice these things. You know what I mean? Get a lot of water in, you get some electrolytes, and you eat something green vegetables, things of that nature. Get your rest tonight. Get your rest because they're going to be better tomorrow. They're going to be way better tomorrow because they already seen us. And I'm not the type to tweak anything. No, we're going to give you the same thing that we gave you because we're going to run my stuff. But they're going to account for it. They're going to come back ready.
They're going to be prepared.
That's a good team. That's a good ball club. It is.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with their backcourt. Yeah. The two players,
Number
Garmin
1
and Pinnell.
Yes.
Yeah, they did a good job, really. Coach, we appreciate it. We'll be right back here tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Quick turnaround.
So Ray, we'll send it back over to you.
All right,
Thanks for being with us, Coach.
Yep,
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Coach Phil Stewart there. We will turn things around tomorrow and have another one here, another great, exciting game. I thought it was an exciting game.
A lot of fun out here.
Yeah.
You love to see the kids running around having a good time, interacting with the athletes, and as I say, a lot of role models out here, right?
Absolutely. Cincinnati Rain, Midwest Sound tomorrow, 3 o'clock, right back here on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, and the WABA St. Louis, or Midwest, I want to say St. Louis, Midwest Sounds website, or not website, Facebook page and YouTube as well. And don't forget we're on radio here on Mixler.com. So if you download the Mixler app, you can look up Livestream STL Radio and follow us over there at Mixler.com. Very, very cool.
And I know this is basketball, pro basketball, but we would be remiss if we didn't give a shout-out to the American Legion Baseball Zone 4 champion, Festus Post 253.
Cover them all week this
team.
long, and they are moving on to the state championships next week.
And you will be there with Mr. Brian Garner covering that.
We'll have the tournament starting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, and be live from Sedalia, Missouri. So there you have it. There you are.
Before that, we're going to be right back here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in for another exciting basketball game.
We'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. This is Midwest Sound Basketball. Thanks for listening and watching on Livestream STL.